What a recovery from 2-0 down to one of the greats yesterday. This bright young star is right back in touch, showing all the qualities that took him to that memorable run to the semis on his debut. He's ready for the limelight once more. So come on, Sheffield, raise the roof for China's Xi Jiawei. To an absolute legend of the modern game. Earlier this month, winning his 26th ranking title in Manchester at the tender age of 49. The hair has long since gone, but the talent remains. And here he is, 5 frames away from a 22nd appearance in the second round. 3 times a champion of the world, the irrepressible, irreplaceable Mark J. Williams.
Thank you. The deciding frame. Xi Jiawei to break.
And it needs to be a good break-off.
On his Crucible debut last year, Xi Jiawei beat Shaun Murphy 10-9, making it a 56 break in the decider. Can he hold himself together to beat another former world champion here?
Yeah, and he can see dangers on that return safety now. The red near the left side cushion. He's making him think about the return safety. So just played the containing safety shot. Close to that middle pocket bump, which would have been a disaster. Taking that red, freeze the black into that right corner, and this looks pretty good. Just a little short of pace. Nothing in the safety. Both players, one at 73, one at 74. Nothing in the pot success.
That's the only surprising aspect of the match for me, that it's so low, the pot percentage. But in terms of drama, well, that's 100%.
Well, I'm surprised that Mark Williams is ahead on the long pot success, actually. Nothing in the short time. 23 seconds each, but there's plenty in the highest break. That opening frame yesterday, 142, brilliant break from Mark Williams, his second highest at the Crucible. Caught that red extra thin with lots of left-hand side on the cue ball. And that's just the contact he was looking for. And you can tell that where the cue ball's landed. If it was too thin, the cue ball would have come back down the table. And that's put pressure on this shot. Surely you can't take this on. Yeah, just a containing safety shot. He's considering taking this red onto the right middle. Just dropping it in, it'd be on the pink. Wouldn't leave a red on, except the one he's playing. Oh, so close, and that's what he's done. He's left this red on. That was so close. I thought he was just going to drop it in dead weight beyond the pink, not leave anything. So, Si Jiawei with the first chance. Got to wait now and hope and gets back to the table.
Six.
Yeah, just came a little bit too far for comfort, and he's going to put full concentration into the pot.
Seven.
Now, he could go into them here, miss the pink. Got close to that corner. But this is the red that he played for, and this is the red that he's on. Not ideally.
$13.
And that's worked out very nicely. He'd have preferred that red to have stayed over the pocket, and then he wouldn't have had to do too much in potting the black.
Now the first pressure shot of the break. Oh, equal to the task.
Yeah, just under hit it though. He
21.
needed at least another foot in pace. So another pressure shot.
22.
And that hasn't landed as kindly as it could have done. I'm not sure if he can pot the blue and hold for that red. That's down by the green pocket. But if it goes in... Can he hold it? Or can he play a slow cannon to it?
The crowd on the other side of the partition, oblivious to what's going on here. Clapping, cheering, disturbing.
Yeah, well held. Very well held. And back in full control.
27. Long rest.
Mark Williams took on that very tough red to the right middle. Could it be his last shot?
Okay. 28.
He showed us 12 months ago he's made of stern stuff, is Si Jiawei. How can you not be impressed? And bear in mind, at the Crucible last year, he was successful in not one but two deciders. Not only that Shaun Murphy 10-9 win in the first round, but also beating Anthony McGill 13-12 in the quarterfinals.
41.
Again, played that so authoritatively. Perfect
Okay.
position on this red.
Nine.
Well, his heart will be pumping away. Just got to try and control his nerves for another 3 or 4 minutes. Didn't want the kiss. That was a poor positional shot. Still
46.
possible, this red to the right corner, but he could have done without that kiss. Just got into the cue ball too much.
And having had the kiss, he was a little fortunate.
Here's the more drama yet to come. Which one is it? Corner or middle? It's the middle, and it's in.
47.
Under this kind of pressure, you often see this kind of black overcut. It was far jaw, but it's in.
Yeah, it came close, didn't it? 54 points the lead. Just getting the extension on. Now, I missed one like this earlier to the far jaw.
$55.
He's a little heavy. Oh, my word. What have I done, he's saying. Mark Williams getting himself ready just in case he comes back to the table now. Does he take this pink on or push a red a colour safe? He's been very positive so far. Cool as you like. Cool as you like.
You need talent in this game, but it's not enough. You need bottle, and he's got it.
That pink should have won him this match. Just this red needed. And you've got to take your hat off to him. Especially as not scoring at all in the last frame. He comes and plays a decider like this.
I think this has been top-notch stuff. I'm sad to see Mark Williams go. But fancy this.
70.
Decider against a 3-time world champion. And you make your highest break of the entire match.
$77. Ivy.
The break ends at 77, and so does an epic contest. Youth prevails over experience. China prevails over Wales. Si Jiawei, the qualifier, defeats Mark Williams, the seed, by 10 frames to 9.
Please welcome a player who made a dream start yesterday and now finds himself just 5 frames away from a maiden match win on the biggest stage of all. Ranking event finalist in Leicester last year, but you can argue this is one of the most significant sessions of snooker in his career so far. Here comes China's rising sun, Pang Junxiu. His opponent, he showed real character yesterday from 3-0 down to trail by just 1. Bidding for a 5th appearance in the last 16, 22 years after his first. Welsh Open champion last season, and he definitely has the best walk-on in snooker. We call him the cider drinker. Here comes the milkman, Robert Milkins. And now.
Thank you. The deciding frame. Pang Junxiu to break.
All of that effort, all of that mental turmoil for both players, and it comes down to just a single frame shootout.
Yeah, with both players playing well now. How many chances will they need in the last frame?
And another point worth making, if Milkins were to lose, he would be the 7th seed to go out in round 1. The record at the Crucible is 8 seeds in the first round in 1980, 1992 and 2012. It is under serious threat, especially if Milkins loses.
Well, see what I mean? Both players have got it together right at the very end. What a great shot this was. Terrific shot. Knew he wasn't leaving anything, although he might have done. The back of the pack there may have been a red that goes to the right corner. No, it doesn't go. So, first chance goes to Pang. Well, if he's on the red next to the black, he's played a good shot there on the pink.
7.
Now, will he dare go into them? Sometimes you only get one chance in a decider. It's easy enough to play for the loose red. But that's the shot to play if you want to win. And he couldn't have played it much better. He didn't play it with deep screw, which would have brought the cue ball back to that left corner pocket. So can he hold for the black or pink here? Good kiss.
$16.
How many times do you see high standard matches, then it gets down to the last 2 or 3 frames, nerves bite, and the standard deteriorates? This has been the complete opposite.
It certainly has, hasn't it? Robert got in with a fantastic red in the last frame and made his highest break of the session, 76. One visit snooker. That's what Pang's looking for now. But I don't think he's hit it hard enough. I don't think he's on an easy red.
23.
Well, maybe he has. Doesn't look like it from this angle. He's got a red to the baulk corner, but he'd prefer this one to the middle. Robert Milkins got in with a great red in the last frame, and Pang has got in with a good red in this frame.
So easy with the red to baulk if he takes it on, to just cue across it and send it towards the left-hand jaw as we're looking. Opposite jaw.
You could hear a pin drop there, couldn't you?
23.
Played for the black, which gave him some insurance on not leaving a red on. So 23-point lead. Not enough at this level. Nobody's going anywhere. Riveting. Absolutely riveting. You can't even hear a cough. Don't do it. Didn't play the pot. Just made sure of getting that cue ball back behind the black.
Milkins was taken to a decider last year. He was 7-2 down against Joe Perry, 8-4 down, came back and at 9-9 made a 63 break, his highest of the match. To progress, he'd love a 63 break here.
Well, that would only put him 40 in front, so let's make it 73. Well, he should have had that dead on the cushion. That's given Milkins a chance to try and get that cue ball dead on the cushion behind the black. And the one who gets it dead goes favourite. Not quite dead. So Pang with a chance of that red near the right side cushion. Try and get that cue ball dead on the cushion. I've got to be very careful here not to leave a chance at that red near the yellow pocket. If he tries to bring the cue ball back, he's clearing the path. Has he just managed to cover it? That's a pretty good safety. Not dead, though. What a big shot this is. Yeah, good shot. Not the best kiss, but still on the brown or green. Plenty of pressure. He's unfortunate there, wasn't he, Robert, to leave that red on?
Yes, and although Pang is shaking his head, he has got something to work with.
Oh, he's missed it. Incredibly, he's missed it. Now, what a chance for Robert Milkins. Look at the table, there's nothing safe. He's in the hands of Robert Milkins now. Can Robert hold himself together?
One.
He's won 2 world ranking titles, has Milkins. He's been around as a professional for 29 years. This is one of the biggest frames he's ever encountered.
Yeah, we keep saying it means so much. 30,000 ranking points, which would do him the world of good.
Can he cope? 2 frames ago, I would have said no. Now I believe he can.
Five.
A little heavy for the blue. Not quite heavy enough for the black. Back in prime position. What must he be feeling? Pangy had a great chance. It wasn't a gimme though, the green.
$13.
Plenty of reds he can play for. Just a little stun for the red to the right middle is 1. Got to try and keep it as simple as possible.
18.
Made a 76 break in the last frame, so he started to cue.
19.
Would have liked to have been straighter on the blue.
Nine, 9, 24, 24.
24.
He's played that one well. He's played that one well. That one not quite so well. He's going to need the rest. Doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball though, just
30.
leaves the cue ball where the red is.
31.
Will he get another chance? A little further away. This is the green that Pang missed.
37.
Knocked in at the start of things.
$38.
Again, could have been straighter on the blue.
If you've watched this match, this session from start to finish, you'll know strange things have been happening. Lots of twists and turns. Now, is there going to be another one? Milkins hoping against hope. It's a clean kill.
Well, he played a very good shot there, didn't
43.
he? Coming round the two cushions for this red to the middle.
$44.
I think he's a little straight, but he can still get to that red nearest the yellow pocket. Just leave the cue ball more or less where the blue is. Don't hold the spot, otherwise you'll be badly hampered. Just bring it back a couple of inches. Or even drop it in. Oh, this isn't good. He needs a kiss. Trying to get closer to the red, so
49.
there's still snooker in this match.
And now, having surrendered position, how Milkins would love to see a red or two, a colour or two on cushions for a little bit of insurance security. They aren't there.
He tried to get closer to the red, instead of giving himself a guaranteed chance of potting the red. But this looks good. This looks a good safety.
Milkins 49.
25 points, the difference between the two players in favour of Milkins. What must he be going through? Will he get another chance? I'm going to say he doesn't want to push the black to the cushion, but you do if you get the snooker. Oh, he's just got to try and land up to that red. Oh. He's hit the red, but I didn't think that was the shot. Pang gets a chance. I thought he was just going to land up to the red by the baulk cushion. Couldn't leave anything that way.
One.
Well, that's just about where he wants to be on the pink. So it could come down to that red that's closest to the cushion.
Is he capable of one last push to the line?
7.
Can he bring that red off the cushion? If he's thinking about his next colour, instead of knocking the red off, he's going to finish high on one of these bought colours to get back to the last red. I think he tried to move that red,
Pang Sure 7.
because where he's finished, had he potted it, he couldn't get to that red, so that tells you that he tried to hit it. Yeah, never easy, but it's run safe-ish.
Inevitably, nerves afraid now. Nerves are afraid.
Anxious moments there, sending that red dangerously close to that middle pocket. And that looks pretty good. Don't think it's a snooker, but it's close to it. And it is a snooker. Got to catch this fairly full. Now, can he see this red? Well, what a shot it would be. Doesn't have to play it, of course. He could play it full ball, send the red down towards the other red, leave the cue ball on the baulk cushion. Took it on, but it's ran safe. Fortune favours the brave. He played the double. I can't believe he's played the double. That could have gone anywhere. Now, does it cut to the middle? Extremely thin if it does.
Yeah, theoretically I think it cuts, but you're right, it requires something extremely thin. Like that.
He could do with that green running safe.
1.
And it didn't. The yellow hit looks easy, doesn't it? But I can assure you it's not. If you can see the green, I think I'd prefer to take that. Big shot.
I think the green's too far past the middle, isn't it, Joe?
I don't know, he's looking at it, isn't he? I don't think it's too far past. I think it's cuttable. We'll see. If he could pot the yellow, finish right behind the red, all he'd need to do is drop it in for the green. Here it is. Slow down, slow down. Well, I think he'll be going at it, but don't miss it on the far angle. You'll leave it.
3.
There is no margin of error with this kind of shot.
It's there.
4.
Now is the green potable. 22 points the difference, and wow, it doesn't get any closer. Two yellows would be enough.
Green ball.
And check the cue ball back down for the yellow. Just the yellow needed
7.
to leave Pang needing snookers. Ah, well played,
9.
Robert Milkins. 30,000 ranking points, much needed. Just need the green for surety. And look at the emotion.
He will say later there must have been plenty of times today where he never thought he'd arrive at frame
16.
ball. He knocked the yellow in, green and brown to follow. He's home and dry. This seed is not going home. It's a pang of regret. It's magic for Milkins, not the performance, but the result. Terrific late-night drama at the Crucible. Robert Milkins defeats Pang Junzhu 10-9.
Five frames away from a 5th consecutive appearance in the second round. Without question, one of the most exciting players of his generation. So give it up for the jackpot, Jack Lisowski. And finally, to one of our sport's most important global ambassadors, bidding for a 12th second-round appearance 16 years after his first. 2 major finals already this season. That's why he's back in the world's top 10, emerging for his 1,000th professional match. Enter the Dragon, Ding Junhui.
For now, 22 players remain in the championship. Unfinished business.
Thank you. Deciding frame. Ding Junhui to break.
It might be a cliche, but I think it's true here. There's only one shame about this. One of them has got to lose.
Can't they both go through?
Sadly not. Doesn't work like that. That works, though.
Oh, what a shot that was from Lisowski. He's just sat out the whole of the last frame, and look at the red he knocks in. And as Phil Yates said, it's a shame there's got to be a loser, but Phil called a decider right at the beginning of this session. Where does the black go? More importantly, will it pot? Mustn't touch. That looks touching.
8.
It's touching. It looks touching on camera. The referee's saying no, it isn't, but
It does.
still touching. That's good. And it makes a difference because the black goes now.
9.
This is the red. I mean, what a
16.
shot to play after you've just sat out the whole of the last frame to that beautiful 1-3-1 break from Ding.
$17.
Can Jack Lisowski do what Si Xiaowei did yesterday, win the frame in a single visit?
Well, it wasn't a bad break-off, actually, from Ding Junhui. Didn't leave the red onto the right corner, which he has been
23.
prone to do. But you can't stop a guy knocking that kind of red in. That Lisowski knocked in.
$24.
Pink must go into that left corner. Still got a couple of reds that he could play for. Nice to take a good lead in the decider.
30.
Tried to
31.
nudge more reds out and he succeeded in bringing another one into play. Just overrun slightly with his positional play. Ding looks on
37.
intently, hoping he gets another chance, or a chance in this decider. Well,
38.
he took the risk, but again, he didn't get ideal position on that red. Very unfortunate. Not sure what he can see here. Don't know if he can see the brown. If he can't, then may have to come off the cushion. Well, he can see the green.
Blue ball.
He can also see the blue. No, that's poor.
Kozlowski, 38.
That's really poor. He's in Ding's hands here. Refused the long red.
And with a 38-point lead, Lisowski won't be unduly concerned about the black being tied up.
Superb. Superb. What a shot. Lisowski gets another chance. And perfectly placed on the yellow. What a shot this was. Ding refused it. Lisowski knocks it in.
Given their context, two reds from distance that are two of the best you'll ever see.
And that's a clever shot he's played there. Played for this red to the left corner, but if he didn't finish ideal on it, he was on the other one. So it's now in Jack Lisowski's hands whether he goes through to the next round. And we've said it before, this is all about nerve. The pressure's eased by the black being tied up and the red on the left side cushion. This is the blue that he missed, which could have won him this frame of match.
11.
Has he come far enough? I don't think he has, you know. He did. So, 55 the lead. Still needs 2 reds. This one's
17.
easy, but the next one, not quite so easy. What a match he's played, Ding Junhui. The red easy enough, but getting to the colour, to be on it, to be on the next red. That's not straightforward. Red and a pink easy enough, but where's the next red coming from?
$18.
He couldn't have played it any better. He can play the nudge to the reds, and he'll need one more red. What a performance from Lisowski in this final frame. Thoroughly deserved,
24.
knocking the long reds in.
It looks like being a triumph of composure over growing tension. It looks as if Ding is going to exit the Crucible in the first round for the 4th consecutive year. But what a gargantuan effort he's put into this.
He's probably played the best of anybody. And yet with that red,
25.
he's going to lose.
You can't help feeling sorry for Ding. But so many
31.
people around the world will be delighted for the jackpot.
32.
Jack Lisowski. Is this the coming of age? It's only the first round. Let's not get carried away.
38. Spider.
But the way he's won this surely will boost his confidence to a new level.
Yeah, and against an in-form
39.
Ding Junhui, who've made 8 breaks over 50, 2 centuries.
$45.
It's been a low-key season for Jack Lisowski. But now, when it matters most, Jack is back in the winner's circle. What a match. A classic. Jack Lisowski defeats Ding Junhui by 10 frames to 9. It was quality all the way. And now, Stuart Bingham awaits in the last 16.
A player who has made an extraordinary return to the Crucible for the first time in a decade. His century break yesterday gave us a glimpse into why it's been such a great season. And this 52-year-old Welsh Romeo credits his new French girlfriend for his revival in form. He's already been out warming up the crowd today, and she'll be telling him to go for it once again. Here comes the one and only spaceman, Dominic Dale. How'd you follow that? His opponent who produced a barrage of big breaks yesterday. A century, a 96 and 5 other half centuries. The best we've seen from him all season. And he is now, of course, just 2 frames away from a 9th successive appearance in the last 16. The former finalist is looking right back to his best. Here comes the warrior, Kyren Wilson.
From 11, Dominic Dale to break.
The point of no return already for the spaceman. Dominic Dale breaking off 9-1 behind. What a chance he had to make an encouraging start to the morning, missing the pink. Kyren Wilson stepping in with a 65 break to move to the cusp of victory. That is perhaps one area where Kyren will feel he can improve, assuming he gets the job done going forward. His long potting hasn't been quite as reliable as it would normally be.
Yeah, caught the yellow as a result. Left this red for Kyren, just came down. Have a look at the black. He's going to hold for the black. It needs about a lot of drag. Yeah, you can see there.
1.
Exactly where he was addressing the white ball. Delivered the cue through slowly. The drag just took all the pace out of the white. Very well played. A little bit on the wide side. And as a result, ended up a bit closer to the side cushion than he would have liked.
8.
Kind of good example there of Kyren's technique.
9.
Everything in a line. From his elbow, to his chin, to the cue, to the middle of the white.
Team Wilson will be more than
60.
happy with what they've seen in this match so far.
$17.
Yeah, perfect angle on the black here to go into them. Go into them hard, or he can play more controlled and try and play that red above the black. Played that very well.
24.
Still early days, of course, but it's 3 reds, 3 blacks. Again, the fact that he's 9-1 up, I wouldn't be at all surprised if he desperately tries to stay on the black. The match was a bit
25.
closer. You'd be far more concerned with making sure you get the frame on the board. But you can see that the ball's very well spread.
He became the 9th player to make one at the Crucible last year against
32.
Ryan Day. The 13th in the history of this tournament, which then became the 14th from Mark Selby in the final.
Yeah, if the scoreline was closer, probably play the red in the middle for the blue. Slightly more difficult, but he can stay in the black. I think the crowd are beginning to sense the significance of this opportunity. You can see there that red goes to the right middle. Certainly no reason why he shouldn't win the frame and match.
40.
Of course, it's totally focused on the 147. And bar that red on the close to the right side cushion. No real obstacles.
41.
It was the 41st anniversary on Tuesday of the very first one here at the Crucible Theatre from Cliff Thorburn against Terry Griffiths.
$48. $49.
Yeah, just a bit short of pace. Yeah, it's going to be very
56.
difficult to go back for the black.
No question that Wilson is completely focused on another maximum here at the World Championship, as well as finishing this match off in the process.
57.
Yeah, you can hear the cries of good shot from the crowd. Again, the shot he played there, more up than that, was the wrong shot. But not really a chance of a 147.
The first real tester in this break. And he's just about wobbled it in. The crowd know what's going on here. Still pretty early in the
64.
piece, but Wilson knows how to do it. He knows how to do it at this venue. He's made 4 before. Dominic Dale just a handful of balls away from defeat. And then he'll be cheering Kyron on as well.
$65.
It's possible if he was straight here, he could maybe screw back and maybe disturb the pink. No, it doesn't have the angle. He's controlled this very well. 72 ahead, just needs one more red now to win the frame and therefore the match.
72.
Probably fearful of coming today that they might only get to see 2 frames, but one of them could be historic.
So this is the first part of the equation. Match ball. The red closest to the pink is a potentially
80.
awkward one. to negotiate.
Yeah, he got quite a full contact on that red, so he's just looking, dropping this red in. He's going to be high or quite high on the black. He's just seeing where's the best position he can leave himself.
$81.
Yeah, not the best cannon he's ever played. We know he's very good with the rest. Or can he stretch?
It's there. It's not getting any easier. That was a great pot.
88.
Excitement rising among the family and in this auditorium, but another pressure pot to negotiate. Oh, what a shame. Kyren Wilson misses the 12th red in his pursuit of a maximum, which would have set the seal on a nigh-on perfect first-round performance. The former world finalist looks in the mood to go deep once again. A superb all-round display. Dominic Dale, back here for the first time in a decade, had no answers. Kyren Wilson looks in terrific shape. No 1-4-7, not for now anyway, but an emphatic 10-1 victory. He'll play Joe O'Connor in round 2.